Europe and the rest of the world, this is Koen calling, and today is the big day that I've been looking forward to since the Grand Final of Eurovision 2016 ended, which is the Grand Final of Eurovision 2017. I am so hyped, I can't wait until the Grand Final finally begins. I'm already sad that it's going to be over tomorrow. This is my prediction of the Grand Final. This is my top 26. I already know that I'm going to have a lot of places wrong because I'm the worst at predicting things at Eurovision. I mean, I got every place at Junior Eurovision wrong. I got none of them right. So we'll see how this goes. 26, Spain. I think this is a bit too annoying, but I do really like how they're doing the surfboard thing. 25, Germany. I think this is a bit too the same all the time, and it still kind of sounds like Titanium even though they changed it, in my opinion. 24, Ukraine. I mean, it's a good song for a host country, but it's not like the best of Ukraine. But I do really like the idea of the head on the stage. 23, Belarus. I think the song is a really positive and happy song, and I like the act with the floating boat, but I think it's going to get lost in all the other acts. 22, Norway. I mean, I like the song, but the performance and the camera angles and everything, and with the blurry things on the screen, I don't really like that, to be honest. So I think this is not going to end up that high, but maybe it will because, well, it's Norway. 21, Cyprus. I mean, it's a nice song, again, but it's not really like you think this is going to be the winner, you know. 20, United Kingdom. This is the best song of the United Kingdom in years, but there are so many good songs in the Grand Final that I don't really know if United Kingdom is going to make it to the top 10, because they usually don't, but I really hope they will. 19, Hungary. I think it's a nice song and a nice performance, but I think it's going to get kind of lost in all the other acts. 18, Croatia. I think that this one is really going to depend on the live performance. I mean, it could get a higher place, but that's really going to depend on how it's going to be live. 17, Austria. It's a nice and positive song, but I'm afraid that a nice song like this is going to get lost in all the other songs. 16, Moldova. I mean, it's a nice and happy song, and I mean, Epic Sky is in the performance, but I don't think that's going to get this song any higher. 15, Romania. I actually think this could make it in the top 10, but it's really going to depend on the live performance. 14, Israel. This is a really nice and catchy song, but it's not really that memorable. 13, Greece. I think it's a nice act, but the performance is a bit too the same, I guess. So I think it could get higher, but that's really going to depend on the focus of Demi. 12, Denmark. In my opinion, the staging could be better, so that's why I think this song will get the 12th place. 11, Australia. I think it's a good song, but his voices really have to improve, because in the semi-final he messed a thing up. So if that doesn't happen, I think he can get higher, but for now I'm saying 11th place. 10, Poland. I think Poland will make the top 10, especially because the voices of Kasia are so good. So I think she will make the top 10. 9, Azerbaijan. I think Dihaj will make the top 10 as well, because her voice is really good live, and the song is a really difficult song, and she sings it so good, so I'm sure she will make the top 10 and maybe even get a higher place than 9, because this really is a dark horse. 8, the Netherlands. I kind of feel bad for putting my country on such a low place for my feeling. I think we can get a higher place because, well, the performance of Eugene is great and the voices are great. So I think this is the lowest place we'll get. I'm sure we can make it to the top 10. 7, Belgium. I think the song is a great song, but Blanche is, I think, too nervous and hasn't that much of stage experience. So I think that's why she will not end up in the top 5. But if she has improved a lot, I think she will end up in the top 5. 6, France. I think France will end up in the top 10 because France is a great song, great staging, and Alma has a great voice. So I think she will end up in the top 10, and France will end up in the same place as last year, which is 6th place. 5, Armenia. I think Armenia has a great staging, and Artvik has a great voice and really brings the song, and I think Armenia has a chance of winning because this performance is great. So I think Artvik could get the highest result for Armenia ever, so she would have to get 4th place or higher, but for now I'm saying 5th place. 4, Sweden. Sweden usually ends up in the top 5, so I think that will happen this year again, because the song is really big fan favorite and it's a really catchy song, and the act with the treadmill is also really memorable, so I'm sure Sweden will end up in the top 5 again. Okay, here's my top 3, and I'm so not sure about top 3 because I think either Bulgaria, Italy or Portugal is going to win. I'm just not sure which one, so I think every song could win of those 3 and I just couldn't decide, so I'm just going to say this. 3 Bulgaria, 2 Portugal and 1 Italy. I think all 3 of them deserve to win because they all have great voices, great songs, but for now I'm just staying to this. I think it would be great if Portugal would win because Portugal is the country that is waiting the longest time for finally getting a victory, and I think it would be great if they got that victory this year. Bulgaria also hasn't won the contest ever, so I think it also would be great if Bulgaria would win. And Italy also has a great song, and I think it would be great if another country of the big 5 would win again. So that's my prediction of tonight. I don't think I'm that right with the prediction because I'm not good at this. As you may have noticed, I'm really excited and I just can't wait to finally see everything. Of course, I'm supporting Belgium and the Netherlands because, well, I live really close to Belgium and I live in the Netherlands and I love both entries, so of course I wish them the best. So that are my thoughts before the show. What is your top 26 and what's your prediction? Who's your winner? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you liked the video, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. You can subscribe down below if you want to. Enjoy the show and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.